Yo, what's up, PPL fans, and welcome to my week 16 builder. I didn't say that I'm shoddy, but you know that. I don't know why I always say that. Whatever. And this week we're up against Ethan Erasmus Gaming and his Miami Rotom-Heat. And if you by some miracle don't know, Ethan is one of my favorite people in the community, one of my best friends. So this should be a fun one. He's also, in my humble opinion, of the top 3, probably top 2 players in the league. So that is that. So this should be a good one. He also sniped Clefable from me because he's a fucking cunt. And because Clefable's good. Can't blame him, but I am. And yeah, his team is spooky. It's also really weird in some ways. He also got sniped from one of the mons he really wanted, which is unfortunate. But you know. And yeah, he's also 3-2, just like we are. We are above him, though. We are in 3rd place right now with a +6 differential. I'll put the thing on the screen, league table right now, because that's not a thing people do usually. Also put it at the beginning of the battle probably. I don't know. And that means we have to win. If we lose, that's gonna be really bad, because they can be a maximum of like 6 people. Gonna have the same record as we do, 3-3 after that if we lose, which wouldn't be fun at all. Like just be in the middle of the pack, and I don't like that. It's too many people around me, you know. It feels uncomfortable. Anyway, yeah, his draft consists of Clefable, Starmie, Tornadus, Therian, Electros, Gastrodon, Taurus, Mienshao, Mega Aggron, and Zoroark. So a very, very scary draft. And if you look at it, he only has one hazard removal in Starmie, which is a Pursuit Trapper. Oh, which can be Pursuit Trap is what I mean. It's also a thing that's weak to Volturn, so that's one problem on his team, definitely. But the main thing that stood out, and that's problematic for me, are his speed tiers. He has Gastrodon, Clefable, Mega Aggron, and Electros, who are all super fucking slow. Clefable being the fastest at 60. I think Gastrodon's like 20 something or 30 something. Electros and Mega Aggron are both 50, I think. Could be wrong. Not like it really matters. I know Aggron is 50. I'm not sure about Electros right now. And then he just goes up to fucking 105 speed. With Mienshao and Zoroark, 110 Taurus, 121 Tornadus T, and what the fuck? And 115 Starmie as well, of course. So that's the problem, because my fastest thing outside of Megalodactyl is Delphox, which has 104 speed, which means I cannot pack a Scarfer to outspeed his potential Scarfer in any way, shape, or form. So that's unfortunate. So I had to go with a bit of a weird team this week. And you know what? I'm not going to start with the one that I actually put on first. I'm going to go with the let's go with the 3rd one. I'm going to start with this one. So I had to go with a bit weird. Also, Mienshao is a massive threat to my team. Just because Mienshao is so good. It gets coverage to a toe kiss, and everything else really doesn't like high jump kicks. So I have to prepare for that thing. And the first one I'm bringing is Registeel with the Choppleberry, Clear Body, Stealth Rock, Iron Head, T-Wave, and Toxic. Max HP 212 in defense with an Impatience and 44 in special defense. The thing is just here to be fat and get up rocks. I don't care what it takes on. It's going to take on something. It can bait in the Mienshao and get a T-Wave off, and that could be really nice. It's also had to drop Toxics on things like the Electros and the Gastron, which both switch in very, very safely on this thing. So that's why I have Toxic and T-Wave. T-Wave, of course, full-thing the Tornadus T. For this entire incredibly fast draft, I needed T-Wave to slow his shit down. I couldn't run Trick Room, I was considering it, but my only trick considers Delphox. And even if I go minus speed with my mons, I still don't have speed to slow shit, so that's unfortunate. Shout to be here, rip. And yeah, Troubleberry is to bait in Mienshao. It's also to help take on Tornadus T if it has Focus Blast, or Superpower. The spread is actually really weird. I had max defense, and then I looked at Taurus, and I just went down, so that, like, between this investment and max defense, it literally doesn't make a difference against Taurus' Earthquake. So like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it that way, and put the rest in Spread F. That's basically how it went. And yeah, Registeel's just had to be fat, get up rocks, and do its thing. T-Wave and Toxic things is gonna be nice. Iron Head over anything else, to get reliable, you know, get a bit more damage off on Clefable. If it comes out, I guess I could Paraflinch, but it's really not the goal, because I want Toxic Clefable rather than anything. So, So, next one that we're bringing is Costa the Mega Aerodactyl. With the standard things that always Aerodactyl's gonna have. I actually want to pressure this week on the regular Aerodactyl just because if I can comment with the Clefable, as it potentially moonlights up, because I'm certain he's gonna have Unaware from a mana fee. He's gonna lose 2 PP, that could be really nice if I want to stall out Clefable. Though he could also, have Wish, which would make a lot of sense. So, set that we're running is Stone Edge, Toxic, Roost, and Aerial Ace. 220 HP, max attack, 4 in defense, 4 special defense, and 28 in speed with Jolly Nature, which is enough to outspeed his entire team, including Tonesti. I don't have to outspeed any Scarfers because his fastest Scarfer that I could outspeed is Clefable. And he's not gonna bring Clefable against me. Just doesn't make sense. If he does, it's not a problem at all. So, the set is weird. I need Stone Edge. This is my main answer to Tenacious T, because Tenacious T is a huge problem to my team. And his only answer to things like Shaman. So yeah, I'm very much expecting it. He pretty much has to bring it. And Stone Edge just obliterates it. The only thing it can really do to me is Icy Wind. Everything else doesn't do it terrible. I mean, Focus Blast is the same. Does more, but doesn't slow me down. So, excuse me, I'm sick. Rules for Longevity. Just, I'm going to switch into Tenacious T a couple times. And I don't have Hazard removal on this week's team. Spoilers. So yeah, I need Roost. And Aerial Ace is for Mewnich because Mewnich, as I said, is a massive threat to my team, so I need something that can reliably revenge kill it if it is not Scarfed. If it's Scarfed, I can potentially live a high jump kick. I think it's a roll, I don't actually remember right now. But yeah, I'm Fat Arrow. And Toxic to catch Gastron on the switch in. Also maybe Clefable. Initially, I had Fire Blast and wanted HP Grass. I really wanted to go Special Mega Arrow, just to pop his 2 things, but it just didn't work. It was a waste, and that's why I didn't do it. So yeah, the thing is completely and utterly walled by Mega Aggron, but I have but I have things to deal with. I have things that can bait it in, and yeah, that's Mega Arrow. It's just there to revenge kill things and be Arrow. Yeah, it's there to check his offensive threats. Like Starmie takes a lot from any of my moves. Tornadus T dies to Stone Edge. Tauros doesn't enjoy any of them particularly. Mancho does to Aerial Ace, and Zorok dies as well. So, yeah, it's good against the offensive mons, not too good against his defensive mons, except for Electros. I can 2-hit KO that as well with Stone Edge, unless he's for death, so that's nice. Moving on, speaking of baiting, like a couple seconds ago, we have Zebo the Skuntank with a Life Orb, Aftermath, and the set we're rocking is Sucker Punch, Pursuit, Poison Jab, and Fire Blast. 4 on HP, max attack, max special attack with a Quiet Nature. I am very happy with the set, actually. It's really weird, but let me explain. Mega Aggron is a super safe switch to Skuntank, even if I'm, rocking the thing that I'm rocking, Fire Blast. It really doesn't do a terrible amount, and it can just EQ me back and kill me, so. My throat hurts after drink, I'm sorry. I could edit this out, but I'm shoddy. I don't edit shit out. It's just not what I do. So yeah, I have max special attack with a plus special attack nature Fire Blast, because that 2-hit KOs Mega Aggron with Life Orb, and that's beautiful. Poison Jab to hit Clefable, Pursuit to trap the Starmie, since it's only form of hazard removal and it's actually a pretty big threat to my team. Sucker Punch just to hit things like Mewnich and Tornadus T, and of course Starmie. Just all of his fast ones for priority damage and get some chip damage off. Aftermath is there to help with like Mewnich and shit, because chip damage, 25% of Mewnich, which is a huge threat, is really, really nice. I am so sorry. And also I can allow to run minus speed nature, because once again his speed keys are so weak. I still outspeed Clefable. Would have to run a lot of speed to outspeed Mantis, and he's not going to predict a minus speed nature Skuntank because it's weird. I also didn't want to miss out on any potential bulk, so yeah. Speaking of bulk, translation, boys, transition, fuck. Yeah, it's Skuntank. It's just there to help deal with his core. It's gonna bait any Mega Aggron and do a lot with Fire Blast, and that's nice. So next up we have Evergreen the Shaman with Leftovers and Natural Cure, and we're rocking Sup, Leech Seed, Seed Flare, and Earth Power. Max special attack modest, 116 defense and 140 special defense. No HP investment. I like the set. I really do. You might think the set gets completely walled by Tornadus T. You're kinda right, but the thing is exactly the reason why I'm running this, because I can get lead seed off on Tornadus T and annoy it a little bit. If what's staying, you know, I get chip damage off and stuff like that. Lead seed is also really nice against things like Underwear Clefable, which once again he's gonna bring that. He has to, absolutely. And he doesn't have a grass type, so I can just spam lead seed and be happy. And literally the only thing that switches into this is Tornadus T, so that is nice. Sub lead seed is cool, and Earth Power is of course 40 Mega Aggron. Seed Flare just does so much damage to everything else. It's not Tornadus, and yeah. The EVs, max special attack Modus. Once again, I can run Modus because of his weird speed EVs. Special defense. Okay, I'm a sub seed set. Sub seed sets don't want HP because you want to get more health back, so you can set up more subs. That's how sub seed works. Always, you don't run HP investment on those, or barely any. As I'm rocking those, I still want bulk though because I don't need speed, so I EV'd so I can live a timid Assault Vest Hurricane from a Tornadus. I don't know why, just in case, and put the rest in defense. It's just mixed defensive-ish, and that's pretty cool because it's fat without HP investment, and that's perfect. So Shaman is looking to put in a lot of work again this week, I think. If he doesn't bring Tornadus T for whatever reason, the thing just beats his team, kind of. Not really, but kind of. You know, running out of seed flare is definitely going to be a problem potentially. But yeah, moving on to one of my, or probably my biggest win condition, that is Tiny Booty Manaphy with a Chesterberry and Hydration, which is a weird combo. Calm Mind, Scald, Toxic, and Rest. Max HP, max defense, and 4 on special attack. Yeah, defensive Toxic Manaphy with Calm Mind and Rest. And Scald. I'm running Scald. I wanted to Surf, but Scald is there to burn Mienshao because, once again, Mienshao is a fucking terrifying threat. So I can burn that thing. Mienshao doesn't treat KO without rocks. I think it's a roll. I think it's a roll, yeah. So that's something. I can set up on things like Gastron, Mega Aggron if it doesn't have Roar or anything, or Dragtail. Potentially on Zoroark, potentially on Tornadus T. Starmie if it doesn't have T-Bolt. Just a couple things. Clefable potentially, if it's for some reason not unaware, I can set up on that. Toxic is of course there for the Clefable anti-Gastron because I wanted to run Energy Ball initially, but there was just no point. He's gonna expect that. He's gonna have something for it, like Mirror Coat, Renoberry, some shit like that. So that's why I want Toxic because that'll help me deal with Clefable. If that thing is Toxic and he doesn't have Heal Bell, you know, if he has Heal Bell, it means he's probably not gonna be a Calm Mind variant. Yada yada yada. So Toxic is gonna be really nice to wet on Clefable and make it not be a counter to Manaphy anymore. This can still be Gastron like really easily over time if he doesn't have a Cleric, which he only has one Cleric in Clefable. So yeah, that's cool. And this thing can sweep him. Like at +1, nothing does any damage to me. It's amazing outside of Electros, which I outspeed. So I can set up Calm Minds or Scald Burn it, depending on what spread it is. It's physical special, and yeah. So Tiny Blue can also put in a massive work, and yeah. Moving on to the last set, and after this set, everyone's gonna fucking hate me, but I don't care. That's what it is. Ring Toffee Fady Togekiss with the leftovers Serene Grace, Nasty Plot, Roost, T-Wave, and Air Slash. Yeah, finally doing it. It's time, boys. 244 HP, max special attack, modus, and then 4 in defense, special defense, and speed, just because 8 EVs don't do anything. No one uneven HP, obviously, because of rocks and shit. So yeah, that's that. Paraflanking Togekiss, finally, right? I noticed that his team really doesn't like Paraflanking Togekiss, like at all. So that's just what I did. T-Wave is generally really good against his team because, once again, I want to slow down his team. It's so fucking fast. I have to have T-Wave. I was thinking, I had a lot of ideas. I'm gonna go over some of them after this. So we can skip if that comes. It's not now. Yeah. I need to slow down his team, and then I can also run Airslide and flinch things, and that's just how it's gonna go. Yes, that's my plan. I want to Paraflinch him. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm trying to do with this thing, because it does well against this team. And if it comes down to it, if I have to flinch like an Unaware Fable that's somehow beating me, because I let like everything I have for it die, then I'm gonna fucking flinch it. I don't care. Especially since last week Ethan told me against RTK, hey, you can just bring TOF/Togekiss and flinch him. You're here to win, not to make friends. Exact quote from Ethan. So I'm doing it a week later. It's all his fault. He can't blame me. He can't be mad. So that's just how it's gonna go. I'm not gonna bring this often because I'm gonna feel awful. Most people are gonna absolutely hate me, but hey. So yeah, Togekiss is also my main check to Mewnich. It cannot one-shot me on a bandit with Sonnet. So that's good. He's not gonna bring Bandit, and he's gonna bring Scarf 100%. So that's the team. What I wanted was Cobbleberry Golurk. I was considering that. I was considering Power Herb Solar Beam, but that would be way too situational because he doesn't have to bring Gastron. It's like it's not a mon that he needs. So that's that. I'm not sure if he will bring it. That's that. Cobbleberry would have been fucking Solar Beam would have been beautiful. Cobbleberry would help me deal with the Mewnich. Also, the Golurk just breaks this team. Like, he has nothing that really wants to switch into it, which is nice. I was also considering like Rock Polish. I was considering Tailwind plus Golurk, Tailwind in general, just to, you know, get speed on my side. As I said, I was considering Trick Room. There were a lot of things that went through my mind, and I just didn't do any of them. I just went with this team, which I think is pretty decent. So yeah. As a team, shout out to Socrates 101 and Mono2E for helping with the team. I usually build with Ethan, but he's my opponent. I can't plan with my opponent, as how this works. My co-coach Kyle wasn't around. He was busy doing things, being a meme and shit. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah. So I need someone else, and those two are around. So thank you to you two cunts. Much appreciated. Yeah. Just like insight on what I should run, what is stupid to bring. And yeah, I'm gonna shout now. Thank you for watching. Tell me what you think of the team. Tell me how much of a cunt I am, please. I'd love to read it. Anyway, make sure to watch out for the battle, which is gonna come up after this sometime. I don't know when it's gonna happen. Eventually, who knows? So yeah, also make sure to check out Ethan. He's bass. Oh fuck. So yeah, that's it. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave some nudes. I'll appreciate all 3 of those, and hopefully see you guys next time. Goodbye.